We just bought... we just bought a... Fuck, what's it called? We just bought a Shavs for fucking 20C. TYSS! Like it was, eye level 15, but that doesn't matter because we don't need sockets on it. Like our Mana Guardian is unkillable. It's fucking 7.5k ES BT dubs. And like Memory Vault was... we didn't buy it. Last time we checked, Memory Vault was like 5C. Oh god. T5 BT dubs. Whoa, what's that? Wait, let me just... what was that? Shiny thing. Embroidered something. Where did it go? Oh, Vixens. We need that. For the Mana Guardian. We don't need it. For him to dual curse, but you lose mana. Or we could just put it on the fucking... Cousin Craig, but then we don't control when it get caught or when it get cast. Craig doesn't necessarily have the best decision making. One thing we wanted to say, because like we keep saying like the multiboxing thing just isn't worth it anymore, but like drops are more about spawning the specific monster with the affixes or like the type of content, and that obviously is rewarded by mapping speed, right? It's generating more maps per hour gives you a higher chance of creating these mobs that actually drop shit. So it's just... and multiboxing, it's just a nerf to multibox. Like, multiboxing inherently is slower. And then the game, like, quant is no longer the main deciding factor in, like, mobs dropping items. I don't like Expedition. Like, I don't do logbooks because I can't be fucked reading and setting this up. Like, I don't care, man. Like, it doesn't matter how good logbooks are. Like, I'm not gonna do them, man. This is not poggers. Is that all of them? Like, it's just not poggers to me. Click 7 times to then click once to turn it on, to then click a whole bunch of times to kill the mobs, to then click at least 7 chests, to then click on a vendor and then click 400,000 times to interact with the vendor. Like, does that sound fun to you? Like I love this style of literal breakdown of like things, right? Like deadpan autistic breakdown of like literal interpretation. Click 7 times to click 1 time to turn it on, to then click a bunch of times to kill the mobs, to then click at least 7 times to click the chests, to then click on a vent, to then click 10,000 times on a vendor to interact with a UI element to generate an item. And people prefer that to actually killing monster mans. Like, it's just weird, right? Oh, this is dangerous. Oh! Craig can struggle with long gaps. We're gonna do that thing, but we're just here, so I guess we go here. This one's dangerous because there's usually mobs by the door. And then this guy starts casting his shit, which is also dangerous. We'll come back, I guess. Feels bad, man. What was shooting at us? What's this? Damage but nothing else. This is fine. There can be mobs by the door in these as well. We still don't have the fucking Templar pen though. It's but we have to loot here because we can't come back. Well, we can. I guess that's just the corridor to the side of the map. So we're basically done anyway. Whoops. We're looking at the wrong character. Like, can divines even drop from normal monsters? Like, I don't even know. Like, we don't have any proof yet. And, like, I don't have time to read the monsters, like, affix or whatever. I don't think anything interesting dropped, right? Literally can't see shit, man. Like, what? Trap AoE, do we keep collecting? That's quite a lot of mana. I don't think anything dropped down there. Oh, what level are you up to? 19. What? I guess we just run down the side and then do the poggers. The poggers into the poggers. Is there anything even left? More than 50. Oops. Like, we kinda wanna play a Cyclone cock build. Well, we haven't multi-boxed a Cyclone cock since, like... When did that sword come out? The purple one? Was that like Legacy League or before then? Like, we multi-boxed cock discharge, like, 2-man with that sword. And it works fine. Like, obviously there's, like, heaps of shit you can do, but, like, at the end of the day, whatever you do, why don't you just pick the skill that covers the screen in shit? Like Spark. We can use the Mana Guardian. It's gonna take a while though. There's quite a lot of shit here. Vixen, so we need that. We don't need to pick up... Do we check any of these? What's that song? Coming at ya, something fracture. Oh my god. We have it in the playlist somewhere. Ooh. But it has... Wait, that's a suffix. That's actually pretty good. Spirit Shield. Fuck, you don't have any fucking scrolls, man. I mean, it's not terrible, like, we're probably never gonna use it, but this is shit. Where did that... This one. It's shit. These are all shit based. Oh, wand. That's shit. You pick up some fucking scrolls. Oh, there's more wands up there. Item field is fucked. Too much shit on the ground. But then obviously it's like catering to the people that make the company money, right? Like, because it's been like 50,000 years since like it was about making a good game and like selling it. It's like I make them like no money. Like I buy stash tabs once, and we haven't been banned since we came back with this new method, and I'm using 3 characters. But if they made this legal, there'd be people who would kit out 3 characters, right? Like, you can make the argument. It's kind of like WoW. It's like people botting WoW. Like, how much of the income was fucking bots? And like there was a post about like how much gold like the world first guilds used on a run, and like someone calculated like the bot hours versus man hours it would take to like make that gold. It's fucked up, right? Like, you have this game that was designed to be slow and tedious, and it costs money, and then they make a competition, and the competition doesn't work without bots making gold. It's just fucked up, man. Like, I don't know, like, this is why I just never got into it, like, I don't know. Like, what do you call it? Like, not self-fulfilling, self-perpetuating, like, cycle. Create this thing that is like tedious. To farm people botting it, then make a competition where players actually play the game, but they have to use so much shit that the bots make. It's just fucked up, right? And it like becomes a religion, right? Like it's fucked up, right? It's just a game. It starts, like you think, like does it really start off like just a game? Like it becomes this like religion, right? Like people are invested. People are invested in this thing that like doesn't work without bots. It's just weird, right? But it's just like anything, right? What a strange belt. Hatred effect. Double res corrupted there. Because it's like, you know, let people do whatever they want, right? But it just gets out of control, man. And then, like, people convince themselves that, like, this is worth it, or like they invent a competition to like hide the fact that it's just fucked up, man. Like socialism, it just gets out of control, man. This is the kind of discussion you want, right? And like we're talking in the past in retrospect, right? Which makes it even more interesting, right? Like you can go back and think like I think you were just vendor. Has to be you, otherwise Craig gets confused. Fuck, you don't have any scrolls. You have no fucking scrolls, God! Can't even vendor. We can keep all of this shit. And then sell that. And that's some space. Oh, you have some of these. Whetstones. Like it's similar to like when you like go back and think about like trends and fads when like you were a kid, right? And how like certain things took over the planet. Like it's all cringe, right? And like targeting children, right? 50%. I don't think anyone uses these crappy items. This is also crap. That's not terrible. Has everyone died while we were fucking vendoring? Did we already? Oh, we didn't check the boss room. Whoops. We already walked through all of this though. It's like the whole, like, how many minutes are we into this? Like, I could just go on for, like, in millenniums. Like, it's like, what does the streaming meta do to society? Like, you're creating this, like, perpetuating where someone who was probably already wealthy was able to get to make it happen, and then people want to emulate that, and then those people don't go to school or have jobs or whatever. Like, it's fucked up, right? Like the net benefit of this is like society going backwards, right? Like the idea that you can mimic this quote-unquote success, which is like you don't actually see the truth or like what it's based on, and then you spend the rest of your life trying to copy it instead of doing anything productive, right? Like, this is the kind of PoE commentary that you wanted, right? I think the camera fucking died. And that's it! Fucking poggers, dude. Obviously you can go faster than we go, but we don't actually care that much. So yeah, T5. Until the next time. Goodbye.